Hello, I am Ken Eames. I am the Church of England's Senior Statistical Researcher. Among the things I work on is the annual Statistics for Mission survey, and I'm going to spend the next few minutes answering some of the questions that I get from people who fill that survey in. It is an annual summary survey of Church of England participation and attendance. It doesn't cover everything, even though it might feel like it does when you're filling the form in. It is attendance at services and acts of worship taking place in October. This is your Sunday services, your midweek communion service, toddler church in the church hall, fresh expressions of church, messy church, forest church happening in the churchyard. They all count. Your worshipping community is your set of regular worshippers, people who worship with you once a month or more. You could think of this as your pastoral list. It's the people that if you didn't see them for a few weeks, you'd want to be getting in touch with them and making sure they were okay. And much like the October figures, it includes people who worship on your Sunday services, your midweek services, your fresh expressions of church, your toddler church, your messy church. Whatever way they worship with you, they should be counted in your worshipping community if they are regular worshippers, so people who worship once a month or more. Worshipping community is harder to measure than a head count of attendance. For example, it's hard to know when a new person has become a regular, and it's hard to know when someone who drifts away has really left. But with this, as with much of the form, your sensible approximations are absolutely fine. Well, again, sensible approximations are fine. Your worshipping community is the people you know best. They're people that worship with you month after month. Your sensible assessment of what age group they're in is almost certainly going to be right. We are interested to find out about the new things that churches are doing. That could be a new service of choral evensong, a new messy church, a new service in a care home. We want to know about all these things that churches are starting up. And with these, please do make sure anyone attending these things gets included in your October count if appropriate, and regular attenders should be included within your worshipping community. Yes, there is. There's a comments box at the end of the form. Please do make use of that. Yes, there are. They don't cover every single possible situation, and if they did, nobody would read them because they go on for volumes. Almost always, if the notes don't cover what you need, your common sense will get you to the right place. The answer is it doesn't really matter. Do what you think is best. For me, I care most that things get reported, not the precise category they're reported in. Yes, a couple of things. So it asks about in-person attendance, so don't tell us about attendance at your online services. Partly that's because counting online attendance is really hard to do accurately. Also, it asks that you don't include attendance at funerals and weddings. And that's been the advice since the October count was introduced about 25 years ago, and it's because funerals and weddings can have large attendances that can really skew a church's figures. I look at figures from about 16,000 churches every year, and it turns out that unusual things are quite common. If this is the case for your church, please add a comment to the comments box on the form to help explain what's gone on. That's really useful for me and to anyone else using the information, and it saves me pestering you with a query later. Please get in touch with us and we will make any changes that are needed. Start with the guidance notes. If they don't work, there will be someone in your diocesan office who will be glad to help. Otherwise, please get in touch with us. If you'd like to know any more about the work of our team, it's all on our webpage. Please do take a look and do make use of everything that we make available if it's of interest to you. If there's anything you think we can do to help you, please get in touch. I think that's it. Thank you for your time, and thank you again to everyone who fills in these forms. It's hugely appreciated.